OKR again, but relatively still low on fidelity. Can't think of anything else, really. I mean, we're still mostly trading in the same range. Let's see here. 1 second. Is this not going to open? There we go. So yeah, we're moving back into the lower end of this range. And this kind of signifies to me that we're heading to a new low for this cycle. If this is an accumulation period, right, and you know, the Wyckoff patterns on GameStop are true quarter over quarter, we will see a low test. Probably down here in this previous support range. It could drop lower. I mean, they are hedged for that, and you know, Vega neutrals at least down here in this like $63 range. So it's possible they push us, you know, as low as they feasibly can, and they may accelerate this given that the shareholders meeting is on June 1st, or the earnings meeting is on June 1st, in order to drive FOMO. Oh, it's still not showing up. Piece of shit. There we go. You know, they may accelerate this shorting action. So we're going to be looking for large numbers of in the money puts. Probably like deltas at 0.8, 0.9. Normally, sometimes we see, you know, like 0.7s, but these are a little more rare. Usually 0.8 and 0.9, kind of far dated. We'll also be looking at near the money puts, so slightly out of the money. And those we'll see come in for shorter term expirations, usually like weekly or bi-weekly. So we'll be watching the options chain for those coming in, because that'll signify, you know, that downward gamma squeeze, essentially, that they use to drop the stock to its absolute low. And by doing that, you know, it happens on very low volume, so they're also able to get IV back under control. IV, you know, at opening today was 140. I still think their target range is around 100. So we'll either see them hit this target range before earnings or in the crush following immediately after earnings. Look at JWN and tell me this market isn't a casino. What the fuck? All right, yeah. This is why you don't play earnings. I was out of my calls earlier, or my puts earlier today anyway, so when it started coming back up from yesterday's dip, I just closed them. So JWN into all blowing up, and here we are droning on about gamma neutral. I mean, who cares? No one's in them, right? Anyway, that's it. You know, gamma neutral, delta neutral, put call flip, all still at around $100. I don't think we're gonna see the upside of that. Tomorrow's the last day for T+2, so I'll wait before making any, you know, neutral or bearish bets on a continued descent in price. But really, at this point, you know, I'm done for the most part with covered calls. I'm pretty much done with puts except for protective through earnings. But I will be looking to sell CSPs in this low range. Where, you know, I'm okay with assignment, and if I don't get assigned, it'll be a great way to pick up some capital for the upcoming run. And, you know, we'll discuss that as we approach that range. And that's about it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. No, it's not $20. It's like below 80. JWN got me looking at Costco different. I don't think Costco is going to have worse earnings than Target. The only reason they're dropping the price this low is because they assume the majority of apes don't know how to play cycles, correct? No, they're dropping the price this low because it benefits them. Because they want to enter options and shares at a cheaper price. And a lower IV. Remember, they want to hedge the upside. Best time to do that's at the bottom. And what easier way than creating the bottom yourself? I suppose all this being covered out of nowhere might mean something to XRT and ultimately GME as a basket stock. It's just earnings. I mean, I don't think it'll affect GME that much. I don't think, Nordstrom's is as nearly as short either. JW announced a share buyback. That's good for them. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow. Have a good night.